the Chicago Cubs. We are at the end of spring training, getting ready to go into the regular season, and we're going to take a look at player statistics for spring training. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sort it out by at bats. We're going to talk about who had the best spring trainings. Trey Mancini had the most at bats. He had 84, 27 hits, ended up with a 307, averaged 3 home runs, 18 RBIs, 5 stolen bases. Behind him was Nico Hoerner, who had a 298 average and 84 at bats, 25 hits, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. Christopher Morel had 84 at bats. He had 24 hits, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, hit .238. Dansby Swanson had 80 at bats. He had 21 hits, 1 home run, 8 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, a .262 average. Luis Arraez had 78 at bats. He had 21 hits, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, a stolen base, finished with a .269. Seiya Suzuki had 74 at bats. He had 20 hits, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs, and a stolen base. He ended up with a .270 average. Ian Happ ended up with a .314 average out of 70 at bats, getting 22 hits, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases. Tucker Barnhart had 63 at bats, 15 hits, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, a .238 average. Edwin Rios ended up with a .333 average, 60 at bats, 20 hits, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. Raimel Tapia, one of our free agent signings, ended up with a .349 average, had 43 at bats, 15 hits, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and a stolen base. Diego Carantini had 35 at bats. He had 8 hits, 4 RBIs. He was .229. Now, Matt Mervis had 33 at bats. He only had 3 hits and an RBI. He ended up with an .091 average. Nick Madrigal ended up with 29 at bats. He ended up with 8 hits, a home run, 2 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases. He hit .276. Pete Crow Armstrong had 23 at bats. He had 2 hits and an RBI. He ended up with an .087. Alexander Canario had 22 at bats. He had 7 hits, 2 RBIs, and a stolen base. He had a .318 average. Frankie Cordero had 21 at bats. He had 4 hits, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. He ended up hitting .190. Abraham Toro had 16 at bats. He had 5 hits and a stolen base, finished with a .313. Miguel Amaya also had 16 at bats. He had 5 hits as well, 4 RBIs, .313 average. Moises Ballesteros had 13 at bats. He had 2 hits, a home run, 3 RBIs. He hit .154. Sergio Alcantara had 9 at bats. He had 4 hits. He had an RBI. He hit 444. And then Nelson Vasquez had 1 at bat, 1 hit in 6 games. He finished with a perfect average. The pitchers, well, it's an interesting spring training. Jesus Luzardo went 4-1. He pitched 22 2/3 innings, walked 7, struck out 21, had a .596 ERA with a .150 WHIP. His WAR for spring was a -0.1. Drew Smyly went 4-1. He had 21 innings pitched, 3 walks, 16 strikeouts, .386 ERA with a .143 WHIP. Cool. So, Jameson Taillon went 2-1. He pitched 25 innings, walked 12, 18 strikeouts, .288 ERA, and a .120 WHIP. Aaron Nola went 1-2. He pitched 35 innings, walked 5, struck out 28, 4.89 ERA and a 1.37 WHIP. Justin Steele, he went 1-2. He pitched 31 in our third innings, walked 15, struck out 22, 460 with a 124 WHIP. Brad Boxberger went 1-1 with 8 saves, pitched 8 in the third, 3 walks, 8 Ks, 5.40 ERA with a 144 WHIP. Michael Fulmer went 1-1, 17 in the third innings, walked 2, struck out 15, 3.12 ERA and a 0.92 WHIP. Ryan Jensen went 1-0. He pitched 11 in the third innings, 10 walks, 16 Ks, 4.76 ERA with a 1.85 WHIP. Mark Leiter pitched 7 in the third innings. He walked 2, struck out 7, 2.45 ERA with a 1.36 WHIP. Keegan Thomas pitched an inning, ERA of 9, WHIP 3. Ben Brown pitched 14 innings. He walked 1, struck out 16. He had a 1.29 ERA and a 1.29 WHIP. Cody Hewer went 0-1. He went 14 in the third, walked 3, struck out 13, 5.02 ERA and a 1.60 WHIP. Anthony Kay pitched 5 innings, walked 4, struck out 8, 7.20 WHIP and a 2.20 7.20 ERA and a 2.20 WHIP. Corey Kluber went 12 2/3, walked 3, struck out 8, posted a 0 ERA and an 0.95 WHIP. And then, of course, the last one, Kyle Hendricks, he goes 12 2/3. He went 0-2, walked 1, struck out 3, 5.68 ERA with a 1.58 WHIP. And then that was pretty much everything for the pitchers. As we, let's see, hang on a second. Give me 1 second. I'm looking through some stuff here. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to find it. There we go. Roster history. Alrighty. So, what we have for our player draft, which was very simple. We got our first round draft pick. Give me 1 second. I knew I wrote these down for a reason. Okay. Well, Trevor Rosenthal is gonna. Okay, so we're gonna be making some changes to this. I'm just looking at it right now, but I'll be making those changes later. Okay, I'll be making those changes here in just a minute. Okay, so okay. So what we're gonna do is very simple. We're going to give me a second. All right, I'm gonna highlight our draft picks from last year, and we're gonna kind of look over their stuff. My first round selection, which is on the screen, was William Ma. I scouted him. I thought he was going to be better. He ended up turning into a C potential. He has a 63 stamina, 45 hits per 9, 44 Ks per 9. He is a starting pitcher. He's going to start out with the Double-A Smokies. 18. I'm hoping a lot of his stuff will rise, especially his stamina. I'm hoping his stamina will get up, so we'll get a better viewpoint. So yeah, that one kind of stung a little. I'm not gonna lie. The next one on the list, actually, you know what? I have the positions listed, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cover them now. The next two on the list that I want to talk about is catcher, who is going to be starting in Double-A, Juan Tavares, I'm sorry. He's a B potential. He's 62 overall. His contact versus lefties is already sitting at 81. His contact versus righties is sitting at 68. His power numbers are low, but that's to be kind of expected. His durability is high at 85. That's going to help him. He's 22 years old, so the clock on him is to get up in the ratings is going to start quickly. He's not really a good defensive catcher. Okay, I'm not going to lie. He's not a good defensive catcher right now. He's more of a hitting catcher. So, if anything, he's probably going to end up being... If I had to take a guess... just looking at his ratings. Now, to me, another crown jewel that I got, and I got him late in the draft, is Anthony Medina. He's in Class A. He's 21 years old. He's 45 overall right now, but he's B potential. He's 21. Like with Tavares, I would have liked to have tried to get him. I would have liked to have been able to get him at 18, but it is what it is. His durability is at 76. Want to try to get his ratings up. May try to push him into Double-A and try to get him to compete with Tavares. Matter of fact, that's probably what's going to happen, maybe, because I do have some work to do with the 40-man roster as far as AAA and Double-A are concerned. So there will be some movement, but Medina, I'm hoping Medina will move about. So that's going to be an interesting one. The next one we're going to look at will be first baseman Freddie Zuniga. He's an A-ball. He's 19 years old, 63 overall, C potential, durability's high. He's in A-ball right now, but he's probably going to get moved up to... Matter of fact, you know what? I am going to move him up. I'm going to go ahead and just move him up now. He's going to get promoted to Double-A because I don't have another first baseman. Sorry about that. I'm on the Reds. I don't have another first baseman in Double-A, and I'm probably going to bring either Bryce Ball... somebody's going to go down. Somebody that's in AAA right now is going to go down to Double-A because I have 3 first basemen in Double-A or in AAA. So one of them is going to go down, but that's going to be a later discussion. We're going to keep with the position players right now. We're going to move into right field, and we're looking at Emily Vesperas. He was a late round draft pick. I thought I had something. I took a flyer on him, and honestly, his potential right now would have him as a bust. He's 18 years old. I'm hoping maybe he gets into something, but if something doesn't develop for him, then, we'll cut the cord. The last player I want to look at is actually relief pitcher, and where is he at? Yeah, there he is right there. Jose Lozano. He's in A-ball. Another D potential, but as a relief pitcher, you look at his hits per nine. Look at his Ks per nine. His hits per nine are at 80. His Ks per nine are at 74. His velocity is at 78. His breaks at 77. He's a left-handed thrower. Yes, he's a D potential. He's 20 years old. He more than likely will end up starting to get her out in Double-A ball, just because. Well, you know what? He is going to start to get her out in Double-A ball. He's going to start to get her out in Double-A ball because he's 20. I need to get him on the ground. Get him running, and just get things running. As a matter of fact, we're going to sit here. Matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move a couple of players that I know are going to be needed. Okay, so closing pitchers, we have Rosenthal's on the majors, is in A ball. He is not on my 40-man roster. He should be. We do have a full 40-man roster. I want to add him to the 40, but I need to look at who's on the 40 and whether or not they should be on the 40. Okay, Anthony K is a 66. He's, you know what? I'm going to take Anthony K. I'm going to remove him for the 40. And we're going to put Trevor Rosenthal on the 40 because I'm going to move Rosenthal onto the major league roster. I made the pull to get him. He's going to be our closer this year. Yes, I have Brad Boxberger, but I like Rosenthal. I just see potential with Rosenthal being the closer. Anybody else off our 40-man that looks decent? Jackson Ferris is sitting at 65. You know what? Yeah, we'll move Jackson Ferris. I'm thinking we'll move Ferris to Double-A. Move Christian Franklin up to Double-A as well. And you know what? Christian Hernandez, we'll move him up to Double-A too. Okay, we're full up on the Double-A. We'll do the Triple-A. Nobody else right now. Anthony Medina. I want to move him up to Double-A. Let's see. Let me see if I move him up to Double-A. Yes. Let's take a look at the Double-A Ross. Let's take a look at the. Okay, I'm gonna look at the catchers. Tavares and Miguel Amaya will move. Well, Miguel Amaya will. Okay. It doesn't have any waivers. That's not a good thing. No, that's not a good thing. Let's see. Moises Ballesteros does. We're going to move him down to Triple-A. And I'm going to try to move Amaya down there as well. Try to clear out some of this. I'm good with Mervis and Trey Mancini. Magic Girl's going to move down to Triple-A. I like Arias and I like Nico Horner. We're going to move Madrigal down to Triple-A. We've got 3 guys in Triple-A for second base. I'm going to move David Yeah, I'm gonna move David Boat down to Double A. Let's see here. We've got Abraham Toro and Edwin Rios on the Major League roster. Chase Stumford is in AAA. Let's see. We'll probably move. Let's see. We'll move BJ Murray to AAA. Yeah, he might. Yeah, we'll leave that. We'll leave that the way it is. Shortstops, we've got Sergio Alcantara. He's 27. He's 64 overall. He's got the arm, but I'm thinking about moving him down to AAA. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking about moving him down to AAA. I'm pairing him with Luis Vargas. We're gonna send him down to AAA. Honestly, between the three of these guys, it's more of a question of, well, which one do I send down? Do I send anybody down to A-ball? And I don't know. Outfielders. Let's see. No, left field, I like Tapia. I like Happ. Pete Crow Armstrong is sitting at 70. I'm gonna move him back down to AAA. I feel like he still needs another year. I don't. Nelson Flat. Oh, okay. And then you're going down. Yeah, you're going down as well. Yep, you're going down as well. Just have to figure out. I'm gonna move you down to AA. Yeah. Okay, I've still gotta make some. I'll have to make some changes to the AA roster, but we're working on this right now. Let's see. He's 23. We don't have any minor league options for. Okay, so what we'll do is Alexander Canarios, we will see if we can pass him through waivers, try and get him down to AAA. I like having Franchi Cordero. This is where it's kind of hard for me because I've got to get it down. I've got to get this down to 26 men, and it's a little hard to do. But positions is a little hard to do. I probably have to. Lighter may go down to AAA. Maybe the closer down there. Yeah, we're gonna try and move him down to AAA. Tyler Mesnick is a 75 overall. I want to get. He's not on the 40-man roster. We need him on the 40-man roster. Can I add him to the 40-man roster? No. Okay, so I can't add him to the 40. Let's see. Who on this? Who on the 40? Who's on the 40 for this that I can send down? Who's on the 40 for this that I can send down? You know what? I'm thinking Cody Heuer. I think I'm gonna drop him from the. I think I'm gonna remove him. I think I'm gonna remove him from the 40. We're gonna add him. We're gonna add Tyler Mesnick to the 40. Move him up to the majors. So yeah, I think this will be good. We got Anthony K. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's on his way down, so he won't count. I'm trying to get. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, Kayla. Let's see. Okay, so Killian. Move him down to AAA. That gives us 2. Jordan Wicks is going to go down to AAA as well, as is Ryan Jensen. So we've got 1, 3, 4, and we'll send down. Let's see. We got Aaron Nola. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 guys, starting pitchers on the Major League roster. Let's see. They both have minor league options. Let's send down Ben Brown. He's 24. And I'm thinking about sending Adrian Sampson down as well. But I'm also thinking about maybe keeping him. But I need to get this down to 26 players. But I think it will be. You know what? Just to be safe, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move him down. The AA roster. You know what? AA roster. Medina. Let's see. Edwin Tavares. 2 catchers. I need a second catcher. We're not gonna send down Tavares. I need to send down 2 people though. I think I'm gonna send Tyler Santana down to A-ball. And I think I'm going to send Ethan Roberts down to A-ball. Even us out. That should even us out, hopefully, for everything I'm hoping. So, spring training has come to an end. We are going to advance to the regular season. We're going to open the regular season. Okay. Alright, so we have our 26 men. We have 5 guys on the waivers who are looking to clear waivers. We're probably going to have more guys down in AAA. So we're still going to be making some moves even after. We got our opening day. It's going to be Corbin Burns against Aaron Nola. Give me one Sorry about that. I had to handle some business real quick. We got opening day. It's Corbin Burnes. It's Aaron Nola. Nola will be making his debut as a Chicago Cub. And that will be coming up here shortly on MLB The Show 23 with the Chicago Cubs.
Along with Chris Singleton,
We're just going to jump into this. John Shelby and Chris Singleton. It's the usual squad.
So
we got Aaron Nola, 33 starts, 16 and 6, 319 yards, 231 hittings, and 230, 200 hits, 40 walks, 154 strikeouts. Here we go.
Ready to go. Up now for
And we're going to open the 2024 season. Aaron Nola throwing out that first pitch.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the 2024 season has officially begun.
First pitch, 120.
And it's 1-1.
Missing that knuckle curve as it flies out. Trout enters the season 13 home runs shy of 400.
Nola's a guy who registers
Goldschmidt
a lot
is
of
51
strikeouts.
hits
In fact,
shy of
he's had
2,000.
220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. Next
Kershaw's
offering is
39.
And one thing about
39
Nola, Blue,
Ks
just
short
outstanding
of
command,
3,000.
really sets up that breaking ball to expand the zone to get hitters for that swing and miss.
You think about it, 2022.
Yu Darvish is
29
40
guys,
K short of
205 innings.
2,000.
That's pretty incredible. He handles it himself.
Angels, Nationals, Padres. Open season leading MLB with 6
Now it's
top 100
Christian Yelich.
prospects on MLB Show's rank. I'll be taking a look at those rankings after this game just to see where everybody is, where our guys line up.
And he swings and misses at the
Brewers,
initial
Yankees,
offering.
Phillies
Just a bit
top the
tardy
show's
there. Not sure if
preseason
he
farm
had a
ranking
hard time picking
system.
it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off
Interesting.
speed.
And he's down
The American
0-2
League,
as he
they
swings
predict the
through.
Yankees, Guardians, Astros, Orioles, Rays, and Rangers will make the playoffs.
One down, base is empty. And now 1-2.
In
Recognize
the
that
National
changeup
League,
right out of the hand. Just
they
spit
are
on it.
predicting the Braves, the Cardinals, the Dodgers, the Mets, the Phillies, and the Padres to make the playoffs. Again, no love for the Cubs, but I understand.
And a base hit up the middle.
And that one's hit up the middle, base hit. As we've got 1 runner on, 1 out. Yelich gets on base.
Really nice job.
Next
in
man
two-strike
coming
hitting
to the
that
plate
impact.
is
Just
William
kept it simple. Played proper
Contreras.
with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just
That
no
one's
one there to
over
knock
for
it
a
down.
strike.
William Contreras stands in now and watches strike 1. That one misses,
That one-
and that's ball 1. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike.
Got that one over for a strike. You know what, we're going to try this
Yelich
again.
goes. Pitch misses.
Yelich is on his move.
Throw,
And
save. Barnhart too late with that one.
damn.
That steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Okay.
At the belt and fires. He goes down looking.
Over for strike 3.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
The 0-1. That one missed. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother Austin, who was the team shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Mancini steps on the bag, out number 3.
That's out number 3.
One, and now it'll
Milwaukee
be the
gets a
Cubs' turn
hit,
in a scoreless
but
ball
that's
game.
it.
It's Major League Baseball, and it's on.
Nice little viewpoint of Wrigley Field, looking at a packed house.
Back here at the ballpark.
Corbin Burns,
starting on the
33 starts, 16 to 11, 3.13
Very
ERA.
solid ERA last season, just a little
173
over 3.
hits, whip of 109, 68 walks, 196
Definitely
strikeouts.
expected to score 4 runs.
We didn't get a run on the board in the first, so we move on to the top of the second. Roddy Tell.
If you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
That's in there.
That one's over for strike.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing, he's that kind of umpire.
Shohei Ohtani is listed as the number 9 projected fantasy hitter, projected to hit 256. It's going to be interesting to see where what kind of season Ohtani has.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Isan Diaz.
Isan Diaz up to hit now. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. That one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
We'll move on to bottom of inning 2.
Nobody left for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Top half of the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Mitchell in the 8th spot in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 9, the second baseman.
And now it's Jonathan Schoop. Schoop goes 6'1", 32 years old, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Next pitch is downstairs. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
We got 1.
Got him. Now 2 away. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Gene Segura at the plate here. That one's in there, 0-1. Segura, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Mancini should have it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still no score. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's Yelich at the dish. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Yelich out on the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Contreras, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. The wide to kick the pitch. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Willy Adames stands in. Grounded out his first time. And there's the strike. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
High in the air, out to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Brewers strand one, and we're still knotted at 0. We go to the top of the fifth. Up now for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Barnhart to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So here's the Brewers DH, Isan Diaz. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that quickly 2 away. Next to hit, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Left field. Happ moving under it.
Got it. Mine. I got it.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And ball 1.
Well, these Brewers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The pitch. And a count 1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Gene Segura up now for the Brewers. That's in for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Tap to first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now Christian Yelich. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. And it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. Goes down looking. So they make short work of him there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's William Contreras. Nola back to work. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willy Adames.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And there's the strike.
0-1.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Morel puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail here 1-0.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. The wind of the pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Horner over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Isan Diaz up now for the Brewers. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, I'm these hitters.
Strike 2. The tying run at the plate. Got him! And 2 away now.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And here it comes. Back to right. Suzuki on the move. Makes the catch. And that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, Gene Segura. The pitch. There's the strike. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Segura out in the play.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 3. On the ground to first. Takes it himself, and they're down to their last out.
Now batting, catcher, William.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next to hit, William Contreras. And that one fouled off.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command
So the
of
Cubs
this game,
get
and he saw it all the way through to the
the
end.
win
Nice
here
2-0
on
your
opening
final here in
day
this one. The
as
Cubs go
Aaron
home
Nola
winner.
goes
Chris
the
Singleton
distance.
and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Corbin Burns picks up the loss. Excuse me. We'll pick up the win 2-0. See some of the highlights here. Nola just goes perfect. Goes the distance. He ends up picking up the win in a very good fashion. Nola goes 9 innings, gives up 3 hits, strikes out 9. Burns goes 7 innings, gives up 4 hits, strikes out 9, walks 2, gives up the earned run. Luis Arias goes 2 for 4 with 2 doubles, an RBI, and a run. Ian Happ goes 2 for 4 with a run. Nico Horner goes 1 for 4. Dansby Swanson goes 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Take a look here, and we see that we didn't score till the 6th inning. Burrell hit a single to right. Arise scored on that single. And then in the 8th inning, Arise doubled to right, and Happ came around to score. And that was how we ended up winning a game 2-0. Again, we pick up the win here for opening day. Get our season started off on the right track as opening day comes to an end. Opening day comes to an end. We will move on. The next game will be Justin Steele versus Brandon Woodruff. We do not have the minimum number of pitchers. The pitching staff, we're going to let them fix that. And then we're gonna let them fix the rotation because because AAA just getting started. Double A, it doesn't get started till April. Oh, big game number 2 against. Yeah. Okay, so we got more people than we need in AAA. So we're gonna take a look on BJ Murray. All right, BJ Murray, we're gonna move down to A ball. Acevedo, I think we're gonna move him down to A ball too. Miguel Amaya, Owen Cassie. We've got some players that probably need some work. Let's see. Move him down to A ball. We still need to move 3 more players. I think we're gonna move down to Owen Cassie. Still need to move down 2 more. I don't want to move down Miguel Amaya because we've only got 2 catchers on the A ball squad. Let's see, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a bunch of pitchers on the AAA squad. We got way too many. We'll move Cam Sampson down to A ball. And then, let's take a look. I want to take a look at what we're looking at. AAA wise, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 players on the bench for AAA. Rotation wise, we've got, we're missing. We need Ben Brown. Braylon Marquez, Adrian Sampson. We've got, let's see. Let me see here. We're gonna move this around a little bit. We're gonna move K. I'm thinking 88 velocity. Great. We'll move Caleb Killian there. Let's see, how many? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. We got 12. We probably need 1 more. Let's see. We're gonna move one of the first basemen down. I'm thinking JJ Matevich. Alright, we'll move him down. We need to move 1 more person down, and that's gonna probably be, that's gonna be JJ Matevich. I don't know. Bryce Ball maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking Ball maybe one we move down instead. Alright, we'll move. Well, we got Mervis. Actually, we want to move because Mervis is doing good. Yeah, Ball's gonna go down. We'll move Ball down to AA. We're gonna have to move somebody. We got to closing pitcher to AA. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 relievers in AA. How many starters? 1, 2, 3, 4. We only got 4. We only got 4 starters. We only got 4 starters in AA. Yep. We need to move. Ooh, Cam Sanders. If I'm gonna Cam Sanders, we need to move Cam Sanders back up to AA. We don't have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 8 starters in AAA. What? Oh, what the hell? We need to move 2 guys down from AA ball. We got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 catchers, 2 first basemen, 2 second basemen, 1 third baseman. There's our problem. The shortstop. We'll move Luis Vasquez down to A ball. Yep, we're gonna move him down to A ball. We still need to move 1 more person. We're gonna see. We got 1 right fielder. Yeah, we'll move down another shortstop. I'm thinking. I don't know, actually. I don't know which one of these guys I want to move down. I'm thinking. Ooh, I don't know. They both kind of. I think I'm gonna move Christian Hernandez back down to A ball. Get it kind of solid out. So we have the. What position do we have? Shortstop. Alright, so we'll do Kevin Made. We'll have him play short. We'll do we'll do Kevin. We'll just have Kevin Made play shortstop. Against righties, against lefties, we'll do Ed Howard. Ed Howard's better against lefties. Yeah. Alright. And that should do it. Let me see. Yep, that should do everything. Oh, wow. Okay, 60. Alright, so okay. 1. Cole Franklin, not staying in there. Alright, we'll do that. Cam Sanders, we will. Alright, so Sanders, Hurts is at 59. We'll keep Chris Clark. Alright, Riley Thompson is a relief pitcher. Okay. Yeah, we got that set up. Sorry about that. We were just I'm just trying to get everything set. Oh God, I need to go. All right, we're gonna end this real quickly. We're gonna jump the next time we come back. We're gonna pick up with the series. We'll pick up the rest of the series with Milwaukee and probably St. Louis. We'll see you on the next one here for MLB The Show 23 with the Chicago Cubs.